end of my life.
Yes, but we've already had this discussion.
Yes, I know.
I pick good films and you don't.
Because I'm a fair person, I have to say that I very much enjoy this film. No, I'll rephrase it. I love this film. This is a film that makes you invariably happy every time you watch it. It is silly, but not so over the top. Well, it is over the top, but it's
in a good way.
It's in a good way, as opposed to the Blues Brothers, which is just over the top and it's just sledgehammer comedy. You know, let's just be as stupid as we possibly can.
This is all linked up nicely.
Yes, but this is well crafted,
and you've got some great actors in there too. I mean, Jim Broadbent.
There he is.
In it.
There he is. Yes. No, I saw that.
Timothy Dalton's in it too.
Yes, I know. And didn't he play a good
evil fellow?
Yes, it was.
I slash prices. You what?
If we bashed your head in.
All sorts of things would come tumbling out, or whatever he says.
No, he's terrific.
Yeah.
Look, I think he probably enjoyed playing because he always gets some sort of smarmy James Bond-esque style character.
Well, I've only ever seen him in James Bond. I haven't seen him in anything else.
Oh, he's been in a few things.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. I just haven't.
Yeah, you see him popping up, but he's a bit of a. It was good to see him in a character actor role for a change, rather than just that kind of straight man.
I just love the scene where he's smiling evilly and his photos behind him smiling evilly. I thought that's such an IT. Well, to me, I know it's an IT crowd sort of
British
thing.
humour.
Yeah,
because I think they are quite possibly the funniest race on the world. Yeah. Oh, not race. I shouldn't keep saying that. That's a bad word nowadays. But yeah,
the movies that come out of that country are very funny.
It's just the British sense of humour, which
and the TV shows
adore.
and things.
Yep. Yep.
But some of them aren't great, but this one's fabulous. So.
I loved the interview right at the very start when he was trying to hang on to his London job, and they go, "Oh, you want me to go up further? You want me to go all the way to the commissioner?" That was very funny. I found that.
Yes, it was hilarious. But they've got like Martin Freeman, they've got Steve Coogan, and then
they're just pulling out all the stops.
I was like, "Whoa!" They're just bringing out everybody. I'm waiting for the next one. Oh no, that's right. He's the top. He's Met Chief Inspector.
Bilbo was there, and everybody.
How's the hand? Yeah. Still a bit stiff.
Yes, no, it's very good. Now, does it have flaws? Like, it's quite a tight film, but does it have flaws? Now, can you pull yourself away from your obvious nostalgia for this film and continued relationship with this movie to be able to? Well, you do. You watch it quite often. You just said so earlier.
I don't watch it quite often.
You did say that.
I say I watch it when I'm slightly down. I'm not down that often. Oh, gosh. Really? Oh, that is cruel and mean.
Thank you.
And I mean, I've got heaps of other movies that I like to watch too. So there's lots of great comedies out there. So don't even go there. Mean, cruel, don't.
I just feel I have to get back a little bit.
I've been very nice to you.
You haven't.
I've said nothing bad that's been recorded. It's all been off the recording.
Well, that might come out in the Christmas special. All the brutal things Pip says to Paul behind the but
you're only recording half of it, right? And you're deleting it, surely.
Well, not that bit. I've saved that.
Thanks. Merry Christmas, Pip. Blah.
We were just discussing our Christmas, just to go off on a side tangent here for a second, just discussing our Christmas special. And I think we might...
You're a month too early.
Yeah, I know, but I'd just like to start the conversation with... Look, there's Christmas decorations going up in Kmart.
Which is weird. It's too early.
It's capitalism. It's true. It's true.
There's a guy who's around the block.
They barely get the Halloween stuff down and bang, up goes the Christmas carols.
There's a guy around our block and he's got 2 massive blow-up Father Christmases and a blow-up reindeer. I'm like, but it's November. What are you doing?
He
was far too excited.
Well, I don't know what there's to be excited about.
Some people get excited about Christmas. I don't know.
Anyway,
but we'll do some Christmas films.
I mean, I know the Santa you were talking to. It's like it's a 3-story house.
I know, it's crazy. It's taller than his house.
Yes,
yeah,
it's incredible. Sorry, what was the question? I stopped listening.
You're talking about Christmas special.
Yes, the Christmas special. Thank you, Pip. Oh,
La 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 la.
la 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 la. Tumbleweeds.
You were saying?
Yes. So, look, if people have got any suggestions, not for the actual...
Are you talking about best Christmas films?
Any ideas for the special? Any, like, we might even put a skit together or do something like that.
What?
Oh, yep, a little bit of acting might be required.
No.
No. Getting all nervous now, are we?
No. Just because you've been in theatre doesn't make you an actor. And just because I've done nothing doesn't make me an actor.
I'm an incredible actor. You ask me, I'll tell you.
Wow, you're going to really subject people to this? Jeez.
No. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm just throwing ideas around.
Well, don't do that. Do it off microphone so these other people don't have to listen to it and go, what are they doing?
Yeah, but you see, there's the extra enjoyment of watching you really, really cringe because you know this is going out.
That's because I'm not an actor, so stop it.
Sorry. Anyway.
People don't need to hear that or be subjected to that. Don't. Anyway, so Hot Fuzz, you're going right off track.
Yes, I am.
Did you like Hot Fuzz? You said yes, you really liked it, and Pip is great at picking movies.
Yep, it's all right.
What did you like about it? You were asking me about what I didn't like about it.
I really enjoyed all the voices and the accents and things like that. In particular, when they took the interpreter out to the farmer's house, and then they had the two guys interpret all the way through to Simon
Carl
Pegg's.
Johnson.
Yes, the guy out of Harry Potter. Yes,
he's also out of King Lear.
Yes, he's also in that, and he did a good job in that. I have to say,
he did a very good job, and he did a good job
Far
in this too.
Better than...
And his dog Samson, yeah.
Yes. So it was good. It was the script itself, the actual storyline, silly, but in a British way, and they just took the piss out of about 20-odd films that I could think of off the top of my head. Well,
it's written by Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg.
So, but I would thoroughly recommend this film to anybody.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
It's an easy kick to the goals. It really is. I'm just quickly checking our... Oh, no, geez, we're going to have a short one this week, I think.
Well, that's because we've had two
comedies. You
comedies.
Put two comedies together? And
I didn't mean to.
Well, this is what happens.
Well, I like comedies.
We need to have a dark and twisted movie next week. What have we got?
Well, hang on, you haven't given this a star rating. I'm not saying about what we've got.
Okay, I'll give it an 8.
I'll give it an 8 too.
There you go. Ding.
So 4 stars and 7 stars for the Blues Brothers. So 4 stars from Paul and 7 stars from me. And for Hot Fuzz, Paul and I both said 8.
Well, that's right. And look, I'm sorry if we haven't really torn into these ones very much, sort of thing. But
comedies are easy, unless they're bad, honestly, and when we bag them out.
You bag them out because you don't understand the concept.
It's not a comedy.
You do not understand the concept of comedy. You don't. You just...
Excuse me, every comedy I've put up has been fabulous. Just take a moment there to think about it.
Wow. To the heart, Pip. Right to the heart.
But every comedy I've put up has had high star ratings from both you and I. Oh, yeah. Think about that.
You simply did not understand the death of Stalin. You just didn't understand it.
You need to go and think about a good comedy and come back to me. Yeah.
Death of Stalin?
No, think about one we haven't done that you think's a good comedy.
Well, we need to be able to put out film podcasts that last up to an hour rather than like 37 minutes or whatever it's going to be.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
So, if we do too many comedies, like they're a bit of fun, but you can't really talk about them very much, can you?
You say, oh, that's funny, watch it.
Yes, pretty much.
So next week, Scott, he put up a couple of films. One of them we couldn't find.
Yeah.
So this one we could find. So for Scott, hi Scott.
Hi Scott.
I'm loving your beard, mate. He's grown a big bushy beard.
A great big bushy beard.
I hope he decorates it for Christmas.
Sorry.
He wants us to watch Cowboys versus Aliens.
Sure, why not?
Which I haven't seen, but it's got Harrison Ford in it.
God's sake.
Harrison Ford.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't see the appeal.
Anyway, so Cowboys versus Aliens for Scott, and what are we putting up? Well, what are you putting up, Paul?
For next week?
Yes.
I did tell you.
Glory.
That's it.
Thank
you, Pip.
I haven't seen Glory. But it's got Morgan Freeman and Denzel
Now,
Washington.
can I
and
speak
Matthew
a
Broderick.
little bit about it without
Have
giving
you
it
seen
away?
it?
I have.
Well, don't tell me.
No, well, I'm not going to tell you, but I'll simply give you not a synopsis, but just a general encapsulation.
No, don't ruin it. No, don't ruin it. No, I don't want to go in, because last time you told me about a film, I went in going, this is going to be fabulous, and it turned out to be rubbish.
Do you want me to tell you what happens right at the very end?
No.
Give you a week-long spoiler just to ruin it for you.
And then I'd come back going, wow, Paul knows how to pick 'em. That was rubbish.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if you like it, because every time I've gone forward and said, you should watch this film, you've either dissed it and said it's just complete garbage.
I did it to one film.
You've done it to quite a few now. You're starting to get a bit of a track record now.
It's only films you put up. I'd love to know if anyone agrees with me or agrees with you. Feel free on our Facebook page to say whether you think Paul or I picked better films.
You've picked the worst film we watched.
Which one's that?
Bringing Up Baby.
But that's different, because I had to pick a classic and I just went, well, let's pick that one. It's not one where I went, you should watch it.
Geez, you picked it all right. I'll tell you. It was a shocker. So anybody who hasn't heard that episode, go back and listen to it, because it's quite an entertaining episode. By the way, while we're just waffling...
which we're going to round up because we are waffling, yes.
Well, we are, but we've got a bit of time to fill. It's all good. Hello to everybody in Germany. We've had a lot of people in Germany and a lot of people in France coming on this week. It's been really exciting stuff.
Guten Tag.
Look, if I tried to say that, it would just come across offensively.
Okay. Well,
so I won't even... Well, I'll give it a... Hang on. I'll give it a bell. So please bear with me. Guten Tag. Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
No.
Yeah, but are you supposed to say it more harshly, like you're yelling at somebody?
No. Stop. No, don't.
No, but I mean, it's quite a forceful language, though, isn't it?
I'm not getting involved in this conversation with you.
I don't really need anybody else in this conversation with me. Yes. No,
far out.
It's all good.
Alrighty. Next week we'll do Cowboys vs. Aliens and Glory.
Which I think you will absolutely love.
You said that about the last film you put up.
I just keep saying this now just to wind your expectations up.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Yep.
Alrighty, so I hope you all have a great week, and hopefully we'll talk longer next week. And
let's just avoid the comedies for a little while. We've overcorrected from 1984. That's what's happened.
Oh, yeah, because we had such a bad down week.
That's what's happened. We've overcorrected. We've just gone... Oh God, we need something to pull us out of this quagmire.
So not two comedies at once is what you're saying?
No, I don't think so, because you've got to have something with a little bit of that you can
meat
that you can argue over.
Right.
Although an old comedy seems to do the trick. One that I like, or anything that I
mean a comedy that's not a comedy?
Maybe I should at least pick one movie a week. That way it entrusts that we'll have something to talk about, so that you can tear it to pieces in front of me while I cry, sobbing in the corner.
I was about to say fetal position, curled up.
Oh, God.
Anyway, alrighty. Well, I hope you have a good week, and we'll talk to you next week.
See you later.
Bye. Or Wiedersehen.
Oh, God, you're a show-off. Fucking hell. Oh, well, that's good. Bye-bye.